Now everybody, almost half of the states across the country have decided to stop providing unemployed Americans with federal unemployment benefits. Unfortunately, it is very likely that several of President Biden's campaign pledges will likely be left out of the annual White House budget. Everybody, we have a lot of news to discuss in today's video, so be sure to stand to the end of this video to find out the latest news surrounding your fourth stimulus check. And everybody, if you believe that President Biden and our politicians in Congress need to pass a fourth stimulus bill, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes.
We have been in very, very close contact with Colonial Pipeline, which is the one area you're talking about where one of the reasons that gasoline prices are going up. And I think you're going to hear some good news in the next 24 hours.
Now in the state of Florida, the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity just announced that Florida will stop paying jobless residents the $300 a week federal boost to unemployment benefits on June 26th. Now guys, the announcement brings a number of GOP-led states that are terminating the special crisis supplement early to 2023. Each of the states all cited labor shortages as the reason. And according to the Century Foundation, a total of 4 million laid-off Americans will forego roughly $23.3 billion in benefits. In the state of Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis is not ending two other federal unemployment programs that provide benefits for freelancers, the self-employed, independent contractors, and certain people affected by the crisis, and as well as for those who've run out of the regular state benefits. Now 4 other states, including Ohio and Arizona, are also keeping these programs until they expire in early September. But 19 states are terminating them along with extra $300 weekly payments, which will strip roughly 2.1 million out-of-work Americans of all their unemployment compensation. But over the past 3 weeks, a succession of Republican governors have opted to terminate one or more of the programs contained in historic federal expansion of the unemployment system. They have cited the improving economy and the inability of employers in their states to find workers as the reasons behind the decisions. And the crisis programs are scheduled to end in early September in the states that are continuing them, under provision contained in the Democrats' $1.9 trillion stimulus relief package that Joe Biden signed into law back in March. Everybody, what do you think about this decision? Should the unemployment benefits be extended and continued? Leave your thoughts on this in the comments below. On the campaign trail, President Biden issued his support for $10,000 of undergraduate or graduate student loan debt relief for every year of national or community service, up to 5 years and $50,000. Since then, House and Senate Democrats repeatedly urged President Biden to broadly forgive up to $50,000 of federal debt through executive order during his first 100 days in office. But now Biden's first 100 days are behind him, and he's repeatedly pushed back against leaders of his own party, stating that he will only support up to $10,000 of debt forgiveness, and that he prefers Congress craft the legislation. Now the Washington Post recently reported that several ambitious Biden campaign pledges will likely be left out of the annual White House budget, including student debt forgiveness. The Biden administration is reportedly reviewing federal student loan relief programs separately. And guys, student debt forgiveness has been notably missing from Biden's proposed stimulus packages and his infrastructure bill. In response to the economic hardships caused by the crisis, Biden used the executive authority to pause federal student loan payments, and the policy is currently set to expire on October 1st of this year. Now Texas Governor Greg Abbott just announced that more than $2 billion in crisis food benefits for all Texas families with dependents with children in school will get loaded on to Lone Star cards this week. North Texas grocery stores are preparing for the surge by ordering more products and beefing up staff. Now the U.S. Department of Agriculture approved the second round of federal pandemic electronic benefit transfer food benefits for families with children who have temporarily lost access to free or reduced price school meals due to the crisis during the 2020 and 2021 school year, and it provides a benefit of up to $1,200 per child for the school year. Everybody, that is all the news in this video. If you guys found this video useful and helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and give this video a like. Until next time everybody, have a great day and stay safe.
Look, we have a great person as our Sergeant at Arms, General Gibson, and she's studying this carefully. She has a lot of experience, and she's going to make recommendations, and we'll follow them. We need to protect the Capitol, but it shouldn't be an armed camp, plain and simple. The bottom line is very simple. that it has always been our plan, regardless of the vehicle, to work on an infrastructure bill in July. And that's our plan, to move forward in July. Yes? Senators Booker and Wyden and I are working to introduce legislation, and you should see it fairly soon. Yes. Well, look, we always hope that our Republican friends will work with us on things, whether it be getting America moving again in terms of Build Back Better, whether it be on January 6th, whether it be on even, we'd hope we'd get some support for such a fine person as Kristen Clark. So we hope to move forward with Republicans, but we're not going to let them saying no stand in our way. Our goal is to deal with a big, bold plan in July. Okay. First, we will finish it this week, and we've been so bipartisan. I haven't seen anything like it in all the years that McConnell was leader, where we have been so open to the process. Today, we just offered them 4 more Republican amendments. There are certain people who want to pass amendments that are totally unrelated to the bill, and you can't just do that. But we are moving forward in the most bipartisan way that I can, and I'm confident we're going to pass the bill this week. In terms of Sanders' amendment, I think warrants are a good idea. And that's something he talked about at our meeting. And we're going to see what we can do in terms of warrants, either in this bill or as we move forward. We're going to check that out. Last one.
How open to changes are you on the January 6th commission bill?
Look, the January 6th commission bill has been as bipartisan as it comes again. Speaker Pelosi consulted with Leader McCarthy. Oh, for the days. With Leader McCarthy, and agreed to just about every change she wanted. She was consulting me. I thought almost she went very far. No subpoena power in the hands of one party. We have the House, Senate, and President, and it's even as opposed to 4-3. But she used the 9/11 Commission, which is a very bipartisan, successful commission as a model, and 35 Republicans voted for it. I'm glad to see that a couple of Republicans here in the Senate have said they would vote for it. I think Romney and Murkowski have said that already. And so I think that we should vote for it. Obviously, we'll look at any proposal